This is the EasyPAG desk drawer organizer. This particular model is the black, what they call the X model. They also make one that's called the S, and really the only difference between the two is this one has, the X has this little slot here, as opposed to the S that's just solid here across. This one's black. They also make a silver model as well, which again is essentially the same, just a different color. Now this is a nice sturdy mesh, made of a mesh steel with some rolled metal here, or rolled steel at the top and on the bottom. It's approximately 11 1/4 versus by 6 1/4 inches in size. It has roughly 3 slots here that are roughly 4 by 3.75. I'll throw some pads in there to kind of give you an idea, but 4 by 3.75 inch slots with one long bin here that runs to the rear. That's approximately the length of the organizer, which is 11 1/4 by 2 1/4 inches wide here. Each bin's about 1 1/4 inch deep, so roughly in that that depth. And as you can see, it's deep enough to fit at least a couple of these full little pads here, note pads here. It's one solid piece. Let me take these back out. It's one solid piece that appears to have been welded or soldered together, but it's pretty solid together. Again, it's a nice organizer for holding pens, notepads, clips, things like that. The bottom has a rolled piece of steel or metal here that goes all the way around the edge of the base, which is smooth for the most part. It has a couple slight imperfections in it, on the bottom. So I do worry a little bit about it maybe creating a scratch, because unfortunately this particular organizer doesn't have any type of rubber feet that are on the bottom of these types of products, typically to keep it from A, sliding around, and B, from potentially scratching, especially if there's a rough spot. I don't think the little areas on mine are to the point that where they would do that, but again, it does give me a bit of concern. For me personally, I'm going to add some rubber feet on the bottom of these somewhere to give it that edge of comfort, at least for me. I think this is a decent organizer. It seems to be well made. And I mean, like I said, it only has a couple of minor imperfections, and I don't like the fact that it's missing the rubber protective feet, on the bottom of it to prevent scratching and sliding around. But I give it 4 stars.